It's essential to understand that even though at the surface it doesn't seem like it, this is a higher level fasting technique. I did a video last week speaking on this, so I encourage you all to watch that video before you watch this one. I'm gonna leave a card and a link in the description box so you can check it out. Now, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, let's go. As it relates to weight loss, you can lose an incredible amount of weight utilizing dry fasting. So people want to combine it with intermittent schedules. As I mentioned in my last video, it's essential to prepare yourself for this process. I've created a simple guide for you all. It's going to be in the description box as well as the comment section. For those of you who are part of the accountability group on Patreon, I've built out a more complete guide that you'll have access to there. It's necessary to hydrate before you start this process. You're going to be moving a lot of material out of your system. Much of this material is going to be toxic. Water is the most valuable resource in aiding the body to eliminate contamination. Remember, hydration is water in the cells, so it's essential to understand how to hydrate properly. I encourage you all to start with at least 7 days. If you want to attack this a little bit harder, do 10 or even 14 days. So, over the next week or two, your intermittent dry fasting schedule will be at least 18 hours of fasting each day. Remember, the time you are sleeping does count towards this fasting time. So if you sleep for 8 hours, you only need 10 waking hours each day to meet your goal. With any dry fasting, it's important to break it with water. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You want to make sure to sip your water slowly the first hour after you break your dry fast. Then I would recommend having something raw, whether it's raw fruit or a raw dish. That's entirely up to you. But the essential thing is to have something raw before you have anything cooked. You can have a cooked meal if you choose, but keep in mind you want to eliminate or significantly reduce any meats, dairy products, processed foods, or refined sugars. It's essential because you're returning back to your fast the next day. If you have meat or dairy products with your food, make sure they are of the highest quality. Recently, as it relates to intermittent fasting, I mentioned utilizing the Relive Greens during this process. I would encourage you all to use it for this method as well. The greens are going to help facilitate ketosis, and they are a proprietary blend of organic and all-natural green superfoods, dark leafy greens, fruits, and my favorite part, it is also a probiotic fiber that supports the body's ability to cleanse and rejuvenate while simultaneously boosting metabolism. I'm telling you all, this stuff is no joke. The link is going to be in the description box. When you're not fasting, I will encourage you all to drink primarily water. You could also have fresh squeezed juice. Do not consume alcohol, coffee, or non-herbal teas. You want to also stay away from energy drinks and energy shots as well. Because at the rate you're going to lose weight with this technique, it's important to hydrate well when you eat. High water content foods are your best friend, and they're going to help you avoid loose skin. Once your eating window is over, you go back to your fasting and you start this process all over again. It's important to note you do not want to be eating less than 2 hours before you go to sleep. And it's also important to understand that when you're fasting, you're not consuming anything. This means you're not chewing anything. Dry fasting is a very particular technique. The benefit comes from allowing the digestive system to go completely to rest each day. Eating anything will detract from your fasting regimen. Once your 7 to 14 days are over, it's time to do a proper refeed. I will be providing a simple refeed guide in the description box or the comment section. Now, if you're in our accountability group, you're going to receive an extended guide for this entire process. This may be good for you if you all are ready to get a massive amount of work done in a brief period of time with a moderately intense fasting regimen. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And as always, the application of knowledge is power, and I will see you all next time.